Signor Baptista, my business asketh haste, and every day I cannot come to woo. You knew my father well, and in him me, left solely heir to all his lands and goods, which I have bettered rather than decreased. Tell me this. If I get your daughter's love, what dowry shall I have with her to wed?
After my death, 1/2 of my lands, and in possession, 20,000 crown.
And for that dowry, I'll assure her of her widowhood, be it that she survives me, in all my lands and leases whatsoever. Therefore let specialties be drawn between us, that covenants may be kept on either hand.
Aye, and when that special thing is well obtained, that is her love, for that is all in all.
Why, that is nothing. For I tell you, father, I am as peremptory as she is proud-minded. And where two raging fires do meet, they do put out the thing that fans their fury. Though little fire grows great through little wind, extreme gusts blow out fire and all. So I shall be to her, and so she shall yield to me. For I am rough, and I woo not like a babe.
Well, mayest thou woo, and happy be thy speed, but be thou armed for some unhappy words.
Well, to the proof. As mountains are for wind, though they shake not, even though the winds blow perpetually.
Well, go with me, and be not so discomfited. Practice in possession with my younger daughter. She's apt to learn, and thankful for good turns. Senor Petruchio, will you go with me, or shall I get Kate and bring her to you?
I pray that you do. I'll attend her here, and woo her with some spirit when she comes. Say that she rail. Why, then I'll tell her that she sings as sweetly as a nightingale. Say that she frown. I'll say she looks as clear as morning roses newly washed with the dew. Say that she be mute and speak not a word. I'll commend her volubility, and say that she uttereth piercing eloquence. If she bid me pack, I'll give her thanks as though she bid me stay by her a week. And if she deny to wed, I'll crave the day when I shall ask the banns and when be married. But here she comes. And now, Petruchio, speak. Good morrow, Kate, for that is your name, I hear.
Well, have you heard but something hard of hearing? They call me Catherine, that do talk of me.
You lie in faith, for you are called plain Kate, and funny Kate, and sometimes Kate the Cursed. But Kate, the prettiest Kate in all of Christendom? Kate of Kate Halls, my super dainty Kate. For all dainties are Kates, and therefore, Kate, take this of me, Kate of my consolation, hearing your mildness praised in every town, thy virtues spoke of, and thy beauty sounded, yet not too deeply as to thee belongs. Myself am moved to woo thee for my wife.
Moved. In good time. Let him that moved you hither remove you hence. I knew you at the first you were immovable.
Why, what's immovable?
A joint stool.
Thou hast hit it. Come, sit on me.
Well, asses are made to bear, and so are you.
Women are made to bear, and so are you.
No such jade as you, if me you mean.
Oh, alas, good Kate, I will not burden you, for knowing you to be but young and light.
Too light for such a swain as you to catch, and yet as heavy as my weight should be.
Should be? Should buzz.
Well taken and like a buzzard.
Oh, slow-winged turtle, shall a buzzard take thee?
Aye, for a turtle as he takes a buzzard.
Oh, come, you a wasp. You are too angry.
Ah, if I be waspish, best beware my sting.
Well, my remedy then is to pluck it out.
Aye, if the fool can find where it lies.
Who knows not where a wasp doth keep his sting? In his tail.
In his tongue.
Whose tongue?
Yours, if you talk of tails. And so farewell.
What? With my tongue? In your tail? Nay, come, sweet Kate. I am a gentleman.
That I'll try.
I'll cuff you if you strike again.
So may you lose your arms. If you strike me, you are no gentleman. And if no gentleman, why then no arms?
Oh, what? A herald now, Kate? Oh, put me in thy book.
What is your crest? A coxcomb?
A combless cock. So Kate should be my hen?
No cock of mine. You crow too like a craven.
Come, Kate. Do not look so sour.
It is my fashion when I see a crab.
There's no crab here, therefore look not sour.
There is. There is.
Then show it me.
Had I glass, I would.
What, you mean my face?
Well aimed of such a young one.
Oh, now, by St. George, I am too young for you.
Oh, yet you are withered.
'Tis with cares.
I care not.
Kate, in sooth, you scape not so.
I chafe you if I tarry. Let me go.
No, not a whit. I find you passing gentle. 'Twas told me that you were rough and coy and sullen, but now I find report a very liar. For thou art pleasant and gamesome and passing courteous, slow in speech and sweet as a springtime flower. Thou canst not frown. Thou canst not look askance, nor bite the lip the way angry wenches will, nor dost thou have pleasure to be cross in talk. But with mildness thou entertainst thy suitors, with gentle conference, soft and affable. Why does the world report that Kate doth limp? Oh, slanderous world! Kate, like the hazel twig, is straight and narrow, as brown in hue as the hazelnut, and sweeter than the kernels. Let me see thee walk. Thou dost not halt.
Go, fool, and whom now keeps command?
Did e'er Diane so become a grove as Kate this chamber with her princely gates? Oh, be thou Diane, and let her be Kate, and then let Kate be chaste, and let Diane be sportful.
Where did you study all this goodly speech?
It is extempore from my mother's wit.
Oh, a witty mother, witless else her son.
Am I not wise?
Yes, keep you warm.
Marry, so I mean, sweet Catherine, in thy bed. Therefore, setting all this chat aside, in plain terms your father hath agreed that you shall be my wife. Your dowry agreed on, and will you, nill you, I will marry you. Now, Kate, I am a husband for your turn. For by this light whereby I see thy beauty that doth make me like thee so well, I am he who was born to tame you, and turn you from a wild Kate to a Kate conformable with other household Kates. Oh, but here comes your father. Never make denial. I must and will have Catherine to be my wife. Go, you rascals, fetch my supper in. Where was the life that once I led? Where is that? Sit down, Kate. Come and be merry and welcome. What? When I say... Kate, be merry. Come, you rascals, off with my boots. When I say, it was the friar of orders gray, as he forth walked on his way. Out, you rogue! You pluck my foot awry! Take that! men plucking off of the other. Be merry, Kate. Some water here. What-ho? Where is my spaniel? Go, Sirrah, get you hence. Oh, and bid my cousin Ferdinand come hither. One Kate whom you must meet and be acquainted with. Where are my slippers? Some water here, I say. Kate, be merry. Come, wash. You whore-son villain, would you let it fall?
Patience, I pray you! 'Twas a fault unwilling!
A whoreson, beetle-headed, flap-eared knave! Sit down, Kate! I know you have a stomach. Shall you give thanks, sweet Kate, or shall I? What is this, mutton? Who brought this? The meat is burnt. So is all of it. How durst you bring this to me and serve it to me thusly who love it not? What, do you grumble? I'll be straight with you. There, take it, cups, trenchers and all.
I pray thee, be not so disquiet. The meat was well if you were so contented.
'Twas burnt, I tell you, all the way through. Besides, I am expressly forbid to touch burnt meat. It engenders choler and plainteth anger. And we ourselves, being choleric, 'tis better that we did fast. Be patient. Tomorrow it shall be mended, and tonight we'll fast for company. Come. We'll away to our bridal chamber.
Husband, let's follow to see the end of this ado.
Well, first, kiss me, Kate, and we will.
What, in the midst of the street?
What? Art thou ashamed of me?
No, sir. God forbid, but ashamed to kiss.
All right, then. Let's home again. Come, Sirrah.
No, sir, I will give thee a kiss. I pray thee, please stay, love.
Oh, is that not well? Sweet Kate, better once than never, for never too late.
Fie! Unknit that threatening unkind brow, and dart not scornful glances from those eyes, to wound thy lord, thy king, thy governor. It blots thy beauty as frost do bite the meads, confounds thy fame as whirlwinds shake fair buds, and in no sense is meet or amiable. A woman moved is like a fountain troubled, muddy, ill-seeming, thick, bereft of beauty. And while it is so, none so dry or thirsty will deign to sip or touch one drop of it. Thy husband is thy lord, thy life, thy keeper, thy sovereign, one that cares for thee. and for thy maintenance commits his body to painful labor, both by sea and land, to watch the night in storms, the day in cold, whilst thou liest warm at home, secure and safe, and craves no other tribute at thy hands but love, fair looks, true obedience, too little payment for so great a debt. Such duty the subject owes the prince, and even such a woman oweth to her husband. And when she is forward, peevish, sullen, sour, and not obedient to his honest will, what is she but a foul contending rebel, a graceless traitor to her loving lord? I am ashamed that women are so simple to offer war where they should kneel for peace. I am ashamed our weakness, yet but weak, unapt for toil in the world, but that our soft conditions and our hearts should well agree with our external parts. Come now forward, and unable worms. My mind hath been as big as one of yours, my heart so great, my reason happily more, that bandy word from word, and frown from frown. But now I see that our lances are but straws, our strength as weak, our weakness past compare, that seeming to be most, which we indeed least are. Then avail your stomachs, for it is no boot, and offer your hands, if he please, at your husband's foot, in token of which duty, if he please, my hand is ready. May it do him ease.
Why, there's a wench. Come, kiss me, Kate. Let's away to bed.
The Taming of the Shrew. At a gathering where the three couples are present, Petruchio wagers that he has the most obedient wife. As proof, he asks all the husbands to summon their wives, and Catherine is the first to heed the call. Catherine then proceeds to lecture Bianca on how to be a good wife. But her motives are suspect, as many believe she is the one who tamed Petruchio by pretending obedience and allowing him to believe she fell for his scheme.